conflict. Thank you.
Thank you. I call Tim Allister.
Thank you. Last night we heard of the sad end to the torrid pursuit of an old soldier. The veteran Dennis Hutchings was needlessly dragged to court from his home and his family in Cornwall in what had all the appearances of a witch hunt of a former soldier. When I stood with him last Monday outside the Crown Court, it was evident to me that he was a far from well man. This was a man who every other day had to have kidney dialysis, who had heart trouble, and yet there he was, strong in his presentation, but labouring under the obvious strain and cruelty of being put in the position he was put. I say to this House, our Director of Public Prosecutions, Mr. Heron, should be considering his position. His office argued Mr. Hutchings was fit to stand trial. His office determined to bring the charge before him. His office proclaimed there was new and fresh evidence. Where was it? I followed this case as best I could. I have to say to this House, I heard no new and compelling evidence that gave me any thought at any time during this trial that there was ever likely to be a conviction. So I do say to Mr. Heron, our Director of Public Prosecutions, why did you do this to this man? What was the justification and the basis for dragging him before the courts? Mr. Hutchings entered this trial under the presumption of innocence, and in the same vein, he died an innocent man.
I call Jonathan Buckley.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The sad news last night